Hello. Okay, now, shall we get started? We are discussing about conditional sentences today. So today we are going to discuss about two types of conditional sentences. Okay. The first type is zero condition. Zero condition. Okay? So this one is zero conditional sentence. Okay, zero conditional sentence. And type 1 conditional sentences. Let's get started from zero condition. Okay, zero, like this one, zero. Okay, Coca-Cola, zero. No sugar, zero sugar. Okay. But there are some other additives that they add instead of sugar, which are worse than sugar. So zero is not healthy. Okay. Coca-Cola is not healthy. Okay. That's good. I have to be seen. So let me give you an example here. Take a look at this sentence. If I see spider. So if you see a spider, what do? Do you run away? Some people run away. So I run away. Okay? You're scared, you run away. Okay? So this is a typical conditional sentence. There is a comma. Okay. You can say this sentence in the other way. I run away if I see a spider. Okay? We say I run away if I see a spider. Okay? This is the same, but there is no comma. No comma here. Okay? So I'm going to divide this sentence into two parts. This part is called if clause. If clause. Okay? If clause. Okay? Why it is called if? Okay? It is called if. It is called if. Okay? Yes? Because it starts with if. Okay? Yes. Why? If. Why do we call it a clause? What is a clause? Clause should contain subject and a predicate. Okay? Subject and predicate. This is a subject and verb and an object. So this one is a clause. This one is dependent clause. Dependent. Do you understand the meaning of dependent? Okay? You are dependent on your parents. Okay? What does it mean? You don't work. Your parents give you money, clothes, etc. Okay? So you are dependent on your parents. Therefore, we call it if clause. This entire sentence has two clauses. This is number one. This is number two. This one is independent clause. It's called main clause. Main clause. Why? Because this one is independent. It doesn't depend on this one. You say, I run away. It's okay. Okay? Okay, just put it in this position. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so we have if clause and main clause within this sentence. Or you may say it this way. Main clause can be put in the first place, and if clause can be put in the second place. It doesn't matter. The meaning is the same. Now, take a look at the tenses here. Take a look at the tense in if clause and tense in the main clause. In both cases, okay, I've given you this one as an example here. So now we're going into a structure of a conditional sentence. In this case, if clause contains a verb which is in present simple tense. Okay, present simple tense. Okay, just in this position. Yeah. Thank you very much. Sorry, my dear guests. Okay, and in this one is also present simple. So, present simple in both of these. Yeah. Present simple, present simple. It's easy to memorize, to remember. Now, conditional sentences give you a condition. What does it mean, condition? If you do this, I will do that. Condition? That's correct. Okay? Condition. So what is the condition here, and how important, how strong is the condition? Do you think in the first type, or okay, in the zero type condition, do you think that the condition is strong or weak? What do you think?
Strong.
No, it's the opposite. Okay, the condition here is very, very weak. Okay, why? Because you give condition in if clause. In if clause, you can find a condition. If I see a spider, okay? If I see, there are no spiders here, but if I see a spider, it's a condition. What happens? I run away. This is 100% true. You understand this one? So, condition is not strong. It's weak. It's weak. Okay? So, condition, weak. Weak. Actually, you can say, when I see a spider, I run away. So condition can be completed easily. Have you understood this one? Yes. The main point, as far as these conditional sentences are concerned, is to remember the structure of each of these types. So we're talking now about zero conditional type. You have to remember that the condition is weak, and in both of these clauses you have the same tense. Present simple, present simple. Piece of cake. Can you give me more examples? Yes? Can you give me more examples? Mobile phone. Mobile phones are forbidden in classrooms. Okay? You understand? Thank you very much. Okay, just can you help me? Yes. Please help me. Keep this one in hand, okay? Just it's recording, okay? Thank you. Yeah. Well, it's very far away. Sorry. Yes? Yeah, just, yeah, okay. Good. Now it's easy. Down. Good. Okay, great. We are making a documentary school. Okay, it's a good one. I'm going to put it on YouTube. This is educational. Okay? So we are going to have educational activities from our school. Have you used this one?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Can you give me more examples? Yes.
If I see chocolate, I eat.
You eat if I see chocolate. Okay. See? Yes, I see chocolate here. But if I see, yes, chocolate. Good. It's like spinach for pop. Okay, now I'm stronger. Any other examples? If I see a teacher,
I ran away.
I run away. No, I say hello. If I see my teacher, I say
Hello.
teacher. Okay. Any other examples? Have you understood this one?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Now let's go to the second conditional one here. It's called type 1. It's not the second condition, it's type 1. Just, yeah. Let's talk about type 1. So conditional sentences. Okay, conditional sentences. Type 1. Type 1. Okay? Now, type 1 conditional sentences. Let me give you an example here. Okay? Take a look at the weather. It's cloudy.
Yes.
It's dark. Yeah. Yeah. The sky is dark. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Now you have to know how to make a documentary in school. You have to be funny. Okay. But you have to be smart. How to do it. Okay. So we are talking about type 1. Let me give you a sentence. We were talking about the weather. If it rains, yes, I will stay at home. Okay. If it rains, I will stay at home. Now, there is a comma. So we have again two clauses. This is an if clause, and this one is a main clause. If clause contains what tense? Present. Simple. Present simple. And in the main clause, what tense is used here? Future simple. Future simple tense is used in the main clause. So future simple. In most cases, it is future simple, but you can also use can. If it rains, I can stay at home. You know, or you can use imperative. If it rains, stay at home. Okay. Okay. Imperative, can, and future simple, which is formed by will. Will forms future simple. We discussed about expressing the future. Okay, now let's go into the structure of this one. As I told you, we may say this sentence in another way. I will stay at home if it rains. But there is no comma. If you put the main clause into the first place, no comma. Okay? Let's take a look at the condition here. If it rains. Condition in type 1 conditional sentences is weak? No.
Strong.
It's real. The condition is real. If you translate this sentence into our language, you will see that it's real. The chances for this are 50-50, okay? So the condition is real. It can be completed, but this if, you can't change it with when. It cannot be changed by when. So condition is much stronger in type 1. How would you translate this sentence into our language? Yes, Dragic? That's right. Okay. So the condition is real. The chances are 50-50. Okay. You understand this one?
Yes.
Okay. So when you deal with type 1, you have to remember that in if clause you use present simple. But you may use also all present tenses. Don't forget this one. We are going to do it next year. And in this one, you may use all future
Simple.
forms. Be going to, okay? I said future continuous form. But we are not going to go too deep into this topic as well. Try to remember, it's very simple, these facts. Now, since I've explained you the structure, can you make more sentences by using this structure? Anyone? Okay, let's see. If I study, if I study hard, comma, I will. You may say I'll as well. Abbreviated form. I will pass the exam. I will pass the exam. So if I study hard, lots of time, I will pass the exam. Okay, now, if I pass the exam, if I pass the exam, if I pass the exam, it's not visible. Can you see it? No. Okay, if I pass the exam, I will be very happy. If you pass the exam, how do you feel? You feel happy, okay? So, I will be, I'll, abbreviated form, I'll be happy. Have you understood this one?
Yes.
More examples now. I've given you 1, 2, 3 examples. Can you tell me more? Yes.
If you lie to me, lays you.
If you lie to me,
Lies will goes to.
thank you.